Good morning, friends. Happy Thursday. I'm at the speech therapy office, speech and occupational therapy with Bubba. He's in there doing his yearly assessment to see how he's done in the past year. So I wanted to have a big sit down and talk with you guys this morning, but I don't know how long I'm going to be able to chat with you guys because I just don't feel very with it right now. So last night I started feeling kind of bad. My blood pressure had went back up and it's pretty high. High enough, I'm not even going to say how high. I took an extra aspirin. I emailed my doctor, and my doctor's assistant emailed me back this morning, asked if I could come in at 1:30 and see a different doctor. My doctor is out with COVID, so I'm going to see a different doctor on staff at 1:30. However, in the meantime, I feel really, really bad. And while my hope could be that they could just increase the blood pressure pills and I'll be fine because I'm only on a 5 milligram dose right now, a huge part of me thinks they're going to send me over to the heart hospital. And if that happens, I don't currently know what I'm going to do, because not only do I have things that I need to get done just in general, but I have 5 kids who need taken care of. I have a husband who just started a new job and can't miss work. We're behind on a billion bills right now because of both his shoulder surgery, his wreck, him being out of work for 10 days, him not getting his first check yet, and I really don't need him to miss more work or we are going to be in a real pickle. I mean, we kind of are getting really close to that anyway. So I am just so much so hoping that they can just give me something else or a stronger medication for my blood pressure. But at the minute, I don't feel too good. I don't look too good. Look how flushed I am. But yeah, it's been an iffy morning. I feel shaky and I just don't feel good. If this was a appointment that I could put off, I would, but when they do the assessments, they schedule them over a month out, and it would push him back a whole nother month if we missed it, or we would not have come today. So I guess let's talk about some things for a few, and I don't know, maybe it'll help my blood pressure to talk about things, because maybe it'll help me kind of relax, but we'll see. So as you guys know, my husband had a wreck, and he rolled his semi, and thankfully, thank God, he made it through it fine. We had some x-rays of his shoulder and stuff done. He looks great. Nothing damaged as far as his shoulder surgery. So as far as all that, he was okay. However, they basically told him that due to their insurance policy going up, that they couldn't keep him as a driver. He had been driving there for, I think, 4 years now. So he was pretty upset about that, and probably, I guess you could almost say heartbroken, because he really loved the people he worked for in the company and the other drivers. And so anyways, they told him they couldn't keep him as an employee any longer if the insurance ended up going up. And so that really hurt his feelings, and instead of waiting to find out if the insurance goes up, he found another driving job. It is with somebody that he has known for a long time, that owns their own company. It is a Monday through Friday, sometimes Saturday job. He gets up at 3-4 in the morning, gets there at 5, drives 12 to 14 hours, and then drives home. And I mean, he's home every night. He's home weekends, except for if he does have to work on a Saturday, like he is scheduled to work Saturday of this week, which is his first week. He started, when did he start? No, he started Friday of last week, but he didn't get paid yet. And then he's worked all this week, and he's supposed to work Saturday and go haul a load of hay from Kansas. So He told me to let him know what the doctor says because he's worried he's going to miss work. And I know him, and I know that if he has to, if I have to go to the hospital, he is going to miss work because he's going to want to be there with me. But if I have to go to the hospital, I would prefer he doesn't. I would prefer he go to work and my father-in-law or somebody from church watch the kids, because I don't think that I could, on top of everything, handle the stress of knowing financially he's not working. So I'm just kind of in a rock and a hard place right now, because it's just very stressful to think of everything. But basically, we're going to play things by ear, because he's already talked to his boss. His boss said he understood if he had to miss work, but I really don't want him to, and we can't have him miss work at this point. So I don't know. I'm just very, very overwhelmed at the minute and trying not to be. So I just don't know at this point how the rest of the day is going to go. I had planned, CJ asked me to make fried pork chops. I was going to make the kids and James fried pork chops. I was going to make myself just one on like the George Foreman grill, and whatever, mashed potatoes and stuff for everybody, and probably a salad. But I don't know, because I don't feel very good right now. But I got completely off track because I can't think straight today. So I was talking about James and work. So he started this new job. He likes the guy that he's working for, but again, he's still very upset about the other job. And I understand that. I mean, I would be upset too if I was him. So, I don't know. It's just a lot of changes. The kids and I are all still trying to adapt to the fact that he is going to bed by 8 o'clock and up by 3, and trying to be quiet in the evenings in our house and get everybody off to bed quietly, and just kind of get our school in early and things that, you know, so that our days kind of meld with his a little bit. But we're trying to adjust. We're trying to get used to it. And on top of all of that, James's truck's transmission went out, and during the hailstorm he lost his windshield. So even if his transmission was working, he has no windshield. So right now we only have my van, which means on days like today where I'm going to be busy, I have to get up at 3 a.m., get ready, take him to work, which is about an hour, and then come home, take whatever kids I need to do, what, with, where, and all that, do school, do chores, do everything at the house, and then turn around and drive an hour back and go get him. And so days like today are going to be very exhausting days until he is working enough that we can buy another truck, because right now this is the only vehicle. So thankfully it is very good on gas, but like I said, it's a lot. It's a lot when you don't feel good too. But we are adjusting, and it's going to be, you know, it's going to go uphill from here, and we are going to get through everything. I know that, but at the minute I'm just very overwhelmed with whatever's going on with me, because I don't feel good, and I'm all flushed, and even like you can see how swollen I am, and I don't know if I'm retaining water or what the deal is, because I was actually losing a lot of this since I've been losing weight. My face has been looking thinner, but yeah. Anyways, my chest is all flushed. I've got like, I don't know, a rash. You can't even see it on the camera, but I saw it in the bathroom mirror a minute ago. I don't feel very good, but I don't know. I'm gonna go check and see how Bubba's assessment is going, and I am going to just kind of hang out in there, and then we are going to head home, and then I'm going to lay down and rest until it's time for my doctor's appointment, because I think rest would be a good idea. I don't sleep a lot. I've tried really hard over the years to get myself on a normal sleep schedule, and I want to be one of those people that goes to bed by 9 or 10 and is up by 5 or 6, but I'm not. I'm one of those people that goes until 3, 4 in the morning, and then they crash and burn, and then by 6 they're up again and they're go. And I mean, a lot of people that I know close, like close friends and family, always tell me that I go too much and that one day I'm not going to be able to go anymore because I don't ever rest. And I've always kind of laughed that off, but now I'm like, maybe I should be sleeping sometimes, you know, and maybe I would feel better, and maybe this and maybe that, and I don't know, but I just don't feel good right now. I don't at all. So I'm gonna go inside and sit and find out how it's going and go from there. Mika had her assessment Monday and it went really well. They actually think she is going to maybe get one more round of therapy in, but maybe once a week, and they think that that'll be it and she'll be good to go. Both Bubba and Mika come here for speech therapy, for tongue and lip ties, and then they also come for occupational therapy because they both have visual, auditory, and sensory processing disorders. And so they're also both my arthritis kids. So it's kind of funny. Like everything one of them does, the other one ends up doing too. But yeah, so I'm gonna go check on this and see how he's doing, how it's going, all that stuff, and I will let you guys know in a little bit how this day is going. We are home. She said Bubba's assessment went really well, that he definitely does still need a lot of help, but he cooperated and did really well with the assessment. So that would be the good news. I'm home, and that's also good news because I don't feel good. But I am going to go check my blood pressure, and then I am going to lay down in bed and rest until time for my doctor's appointment. So that's kind of what I'm about to do, but I wanted to give you guys an update real quick. Our road is horrific right now. Somebody literally lost a rain gutter, I guess, out of a trailer or the back of a truck into the road, and we almost hit it earlier. We had to swerve to miss it, so we went into the ditch, and luckily I was able to get us back on the road. I lose my breath. So I checked my blood pressure before I left the house, and it read 172 over 122 or something like that, crazy. So I said, CJ, let me check your blood pressure, and it read his was like 150 over 90, and I was like, it's got to be the blood pressure cuff, right? I mean, but I don't feel good. I feel really run down. So I don't know, but I'm here at the doctor. They just checked me and I'm 124 over 89, and that's really good. So I'm just waiting on the doctor to come check me over, and we'll see. Okay guys, so I don't know if I'm going to chalk this up to the 2-hour nap I took or the 325 milligrams of aspirin I took, or if it's my blood pressure cuff, but the reading they got was, I think, 122 or 124 over 88, something like that. Something good. It was good. Hold on, where's my paper? 124 over 88. They also have me 7 pounds less on their scale than my scale at home, so I'm excited about that. But anyways, I told CJ when I got up from my nap that I was feeling a lot better, but I went ahead and checked my blood pressure before I left the house, and it was way high, like wouldn't be alive high. And I thought, I'll check CJ's, and then his read high. So then I was like, maybe it's the cuff. But I went ahead and came to the doctor because I've been feeling really crappy today, shaky, just not good. And I saw the doctor. It wasn't my doctor. My doctor's out with COVID, so I saw a different doctor, but they checked my blood pressure twice. It was good both times. And they said they want me to come back tomorrow morning at 9:30, get it rechecked again, as well as bring my blood pressure cuff so they can see if it needs calibrated or anything. So that's kind of where that is. I mean, it's good that it's not as high as it was before I left the house, because it was like crazy high, that 200 and something over something. Anyways, so that's good news, because yeah, I mean, I don't have the time or the energy to be going into the heart hospital or having any type of heart surgeries or anything else. And I don't want to put my family through that. That's kind of why I've been on a weight loss journey, why I have been drinking water, even though I don't like water, why I have not hardly been eating carbs. I've been eating potatoes, but I kind of feel like a potato and a bread or a cracker are different things. So I feel like a potato now and then is better than eating bread, or a potato is better than eating cake. You know, so like last night I did eat I ate one of the smallest baked potatoes for the baked potato bar, and I loaded it up with the meat and stuff instead of eating a great big potato. But you know, I'm still eating potatoes. But as far as processed carbs, I've been staying away from those. I've been trying to eat more protein, more vegetables, less other things, less junk. Less coffee, although the other day I did drink a lot of coffee. I drank coffee all day. It was like I was on a coffee bender. I don't even know. But as a whole, for the last several months, I've been trying really hard to lose weight, get healthier, get in better shape, because I know what I went through. I know what my kids went through when James's blood pressure went up, and when James had to go get stents, and when James had to have a quadruple bypass, and when he was in the hospital with tubes and stuff, an event. I know what that felt like for me, and I don't want to put anybody around me through that. Not my dad. I don't think my dad could handle that at all. Not my mom, not my sister, not my husband, not my kids. And so I've been trying really, really hard to lose weight, to get healthier, to get to a better place. And so I check my blood pressure every day ever since I had COVID, when my blood pressure shot up. So the last few days when it's been real high, I was really starting to stress out. And then of course stressing out, then my chest would get all tight because I was stressing out and all these things, because I want so bad to be better than what my genetics have given me. And I want so badly to be better for my family, for my children, for my husband, for everybody, so that I'm healthier, so that I can do better for them. And so yeah, I guess, you know, we're all kind of like a work in progress. That's what a friend of mine always says. I'm a work in progress. I can agree with that. I'm a work in progress, and I'm working on it. I'm trying to do better. I want to be not only a good influence to my kids, but I want to be in their lives. I want to be in my grandkids' lives. I want to be in my great-grandkids' lives, right? I mean, so I'm going to keep pushing. I'm going to keep trying, keep working at this. But that's kind of where things are. James called me to see how my appointment was going and said he is going to be done at work in about an hour, and his work is about an hour from here. So I am going to head that way and go get him, and then we have to run to the city and make a car payment, and then that way I don't have to do it tomorrow, because tomorrow I have to come back to the doctor. So we're gonna go make a car payment and then go home, and I'm gonna make dinner. I'm gonna make fried pork chops, mashed potatoes, gravy, all that. Of course, mine won't be fried. Mine will be cooked on the George Foreman griddle. So that'll be my dinner. They'll have fried pork chops, mashed potatoes, all that. But just thought I'd give you guys a quick update on everything. Now I'm gonna get on the road and go get him. It kind of looks like it's about to rain again, and I thought they had said we were clear of all the rain. We have gotten a ton of rain the last 4 days or whatever. But it kind of looks like it's gonna rain again, and my windshield wiper's messed up, so hopefully not. But I'm gonna get on the road and go get him. And oh, the doctor did say that I need to see a sleep specialist, not about my CPAP, but about sleeping like a normal person. Most people don't know that I sleep like 2, maybe 3 hours a night, and have since I was about 11 years old. Around the time I started having chronic pain, I stopped sleeping. no matter how hard I try to go to sleep, like a normal person gets tired. When I hit about 10, 11 o'clock at night, I'm like, a second wind hits me and I'm like, I'm gonna go carpet clean, I'm gonna go mop the kitchen, I'm gonna fold 5 loads of laundry, I'm gonna meal plan for the next month, I'm gonna I don't know, yeah guys, you get the point, you know. And then 4 or 5 in the morning hits and I'm like, oh no, why am I still up? And so then I'll go lay down and I will, because I've done all that stuff, I will physically crash and fall asleep. 6:30, here comes Maddie and Bubba and Penny going, where's breakfast? What's her breakfast? Are we eating breakfast? We're hungry. So then I hop back up, start the coffee, start my day. And she said that a lot of the problems that I have, which my doctors told me the same, are sleep related, but he had offered to give me a sleep medication and I refused because I don't want to take something that if there was a tornado or a fire or a medical emergency with one of my kids in the middle of the night, that I couldn't get up and take care of the situation. I don't want to be out of it, groggy, tired, exhausted, whatever. And she said, well, you know, there are medications that actually give you more energy during the day, so you go, expel more, and then at night you're tired and you crash and burn basically. And she said that she thought that something like that would be better for me because it would help me adjust my time schedule, my sleep schedule, all those things, so that maybe I can get in a better sleep pattern. She said that would help my blood pressure, that would help my cortisol levels, that would help my anxiety, that would help my heart, my blood pressure. I think I said blood pressure. That would help everything as a whole. And she thought that would be a good idea for me. And that was something I should talk to my doctor and the sleep specialist about. So I'm going to talk to James and kind of toss that one around for a few days and then email them and let them know. But I do think that maybe that's a good idea, because during the daytime I am slower going because I'm exhausted, but then in the evening I'm like, oh hey, here I am, let's do this, and everybody else is going to bed and I'm like turning on loud music and getting busy on things. And yeah, so anyways, that's just something else she had mentioned, so I thought I'd tell you guys that. I'm gonna get on the road, get my husband, get home. I got dinner to make. I haven't done anything all day. Shout out to my kids, because I have awesome kids. They did the laundry, they did the dishes, they picked up the house, they swept, they vacuumed. They kept the little kids upstairs and read them stories and played Barbies and trucks and busy all day so that I could literally just lay in bed and rest today because I felt so bad. But yeah, I'm ready to feel better. That's what I am. I'm trying so hard to get to a better place, guys. Anyways, I'm gonna get off here. I gotta get on the road. Okay, so I am at James's work waiting on him. I can actually see him across the parking lot strapping down his load, so I know he's almost done. He's just getting preloaded for tomorrow. But as soon as he is done with that and gets everything locked up, we are heading home and I'm gonna make dinner. Yeah, so today has just been a whole lot of car conversations, I guess, because that seems to be all it's been. But he is about done. I see him locking up his truck and we will be heading home soon. So that's good, because I'm tired. I think that's all I've felt all day, is tired, shaky, and run down. So yeah, anyways, I might throw on my rubber boots when I get home and go walk the garden and see how it looks, but we've gotten like 5 or 6 inches of rain, so I'm kind of also scared to look, because after all the hail destroyed most of my living plants in my garden, and then the rain with that flushed out a bunch of my rows. I'm kind of scared to see how things currently look, but I think I might go look anyway. Anyways, I'm gonna get off of here again and wait for James. We are keeping things super quick and easy today because it has been a long day and we are all tired. I took some chicken nuggets, tossed them in some hot wing sauce, and just popped these in the oven to do like a boneless wing type of thing. And then I cooked 3 pizzas. There's still 1 in the oven, but here are the 2 that are finished. And that's going to be our quick dinner tonight, with just a chopped salad on the side. And I have a couple of kids asking if they can have an orange with their food as well. But that's it, a quick and easy meal tonight, because some of us are just wore out from the day we've had.
And if I'm falling down, I will keep on searching for my highs. You can say I lost my mind, I will keep on holding my head high, even if the sky is falling.
Thank you guys so much for coming along today. I know I was very chatty today, but thank you guys so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment below so we can chat. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll be seeing you guys next time with another new video. Bye.
Trusting